best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet in the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Hand off here for Miller. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, set, cut.
And off headed right, Kamara. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Set.
Play action on first down. Finds a man right side.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here we go.
They give on second to Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Herbert. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first is Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Herbert from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready, set.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Running once more with Miller. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down.
Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Set, hut. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. It's a New Orleans touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. We're working a couple of yards past the line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he gets him around 6 there. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Hey, go Lion.
Running it again with Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's a 21-yard gain, and it brings up an LA 1st down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Herbert on 1st down. Diggs there to bring it in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Our score, 14-0. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Herbert throwing again. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
21.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The toss running right, Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Down. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Blue. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Rattler to the air net. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go.
Throwing is Rattler. It's complete to Turner. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 46. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Drill 3. Come on, set. Green jack. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Let's go now. Set.
Throw on 3rd down. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Herbert now. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Herbert now off the play fake. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Man in motion here. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hauled in by Dobbins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Yes, this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Chargers in possession. Third and 4 coming up now.
Set. Baylor tight. Right.
Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Herbert. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Rattler. Brought in by Turner. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Smash, red. Here we go, here we go. Check,
Rattler. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
down. Set.
1st down from the red zone. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
Rattler back to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Johnston brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. His running back hauls it in deep right. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Herbert on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They send a man in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I'm all for aggressive. I don't mind that at all. But you better be right. If you're going to make that call and risk putting points on the board, you better not fail like they did right there.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 43. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Fight. Wait. Ball red.
Throwing is Rattler. He sends this one to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Saints double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Saints are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got a man left. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ray. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds McConkey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing from the gun here. Diggs there to bring it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
It's Herbert once more. He finds McConkey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Herbert throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
On target to Dobbins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert here, third and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On the double.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. Cut.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Complete beyond the marker. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They go play action on first. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Okay, ready?
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Needle blue. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Chargers 21.
Here we go, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Seal, black. Blaster, six. Set.
He'll throw it yet again. Caught quickly on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
Rattler back to throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 38. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Caught by Diggs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Herbert from the gun. He's on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no, coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Kamara gets it on the draw. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They kick the running back in motion. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. out McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Kamara. No one around, he's got space. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Black.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints put up even more points in a win. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
Hey, Kaplan.
Herbert on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the 40 before he goes out.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He finds McConkey. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
They give to Camara, left side. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Hut.
They stay on the ground with Camara. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
It's Camara on 3rd down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
And I've got a feeling this party is going to go on for a good long time in New Orleans. The Saints have just won the Super Bowl. At the podium now in his final act of the season, Commissioner Goodell to award the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.